What is going on, guys? Tim, Evan, myself are here for the College Football Kickoff Week 3, and with our special guest, he's back with us again, baby. Raphael from my bookie. Let's go, baby.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Thank you so much for hopping on.
No, not much. I mean, everyone's getting pumped for college football, but I'm dissecting prop bets for what I'm due tomorrow. Dancing with the Stars, head-to-head matchups. Who gets voted off first? I mean, you guys get the fun and watch games where I get to do some horrible prop bets the whole afternoon.
Yeah, man. What's something you got cooking up? I know you said Dancing with the Stars. Anything else we should be looking for?
I got some Star Wars, Disney Plus betting odds coming up. I'm going to put up some more Halloween Kills betting prop bets. So you know me. I mean, whatever comes out of my thick head. I got to put up some more Britney Spears because my PR people want some more Britney Spears.
Dude, that was awesome to read in my email this week. Yeah. That just made my morning.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it because some people hated that prop bet I put up Trevor Bauer and Deshaun Watson. They said I went too far on that one. I'm like, really? Do you open up my emails? You think I went too far on that one?
Man, it's wild. Well, hey, I know you got Premier League on. We got horse racing today. A huge lineup for you. Anything that you're really looking forward to? Maybe that's not college football.
I mean, we have UFC tonight. I mean, I'm a big Anthony Smith fan, so I kind of want to see him go. I think he's in trouble with Spann tonight. I think that could be a great fight. But, I mean, I'm really excited for the whiteout at Penn State. I don't know if you guys ever heard any of my stuff, but I'm anti-SEC. I'm sorry. If it wasn't for Alabama, SEC would be the Sun Belt. I mean, so it's not just like name me one other team than Alabama to win national championship. Yeah, LSU got lucky because Joe Burrow with Joe Montana in a jersey throwing touchdown passes left and right. But no one else has really done anything. Georgia, Auburn, they've done little stuff. It's just been all Alabama. So if Penn State can win at the whiteout against Auburn, boy, UCLA beating LSU, Penn State beating Auburn, I might have to tinkle in my pants a little.
That's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm with you. We're anti-SEC for the most part here too, and hey, anytime the Big Ten get a win, let's go get it.
Yeah, well, I mean, West Coast, I always give some West Coast love. So, but UCLA winning, it was just giving some Pac-12 some love, even though Pac-12 has been the doormat of college football as of late. But don't forget, Boise State plays Oklahoma State tonight. Everyone keeps on telling me, Oklahoma State has better athletes because they're in a better conference. Yeah, but we're going up to the Smurf turf and playing in Boise in that altitude. I like the Broncos on that one, too, so I get to make fun of Big 12 people hopefully tonight as well.
Hey, absolutely. Playing at Boise on that Smurf turf, like you said, it's a different ball game. No matter how good your team is or how bad Boise is, that's a different atmosphere. And when you go out there, anything can happen.
Yeah, I agree. Make sure you get the tater tot nachos when you go up to Boise State and watch those games because those are killer.
Tater tot nachos?
Oh, yes.
I'm behind that. Like, what are we putting on there? So obviously we got tater tots. Cheese.
They have a whole thing where you just pick what you want on there. I think you can say the works, or I forgot what else you have to say, and they just put everything on there, and then you're pretty much full, and you're looking for the bathroom by the third quarter.
I can believe that, but boys, we're taking a trip to Boise. We got to go.
That sounds good.
That's just worth it for the food. Well, Raphael, let's just dive in some games here if you're down for it.
Yeah, I'm down for it. I actually got the screen open because I wanted to see where the money was coming in and what big. I normally don't. I mean, like I said, people know I'm a professional odds maker for one of the head odds makers over at my bookie, but I don't do that much trading unless they ask me to. Like, hey, can you help move some numbers today? Blah 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 blah. I'm just the guy that does the numbers. But I do access, and so I can see the numbers coming in, the bets coming in, the tickets coming in, and I wanted to look at that because there's a couple of games I wanted to see. For myself, betting wise, if I can get some better value, like the Alabama total, I'm looking to bet that over again. I bet it early in the week, so for my shits and giggles, I'm looking to bet that again. And Marshall's another team that I'm actually looking to maybe jump against because it seems like the whole world is on the herd. I don't know if Matthew McConaughey's coaching this game or something, but I'm maybe looking to take the East, even though the ECU Pirates have been really, really bad this year, but. Every time I see all these tickets come in on one team, I'm looking to bet the other because if the public won all the time, then the lights in Vegas would be turned off and I would be bagging groceries somewhere looking for another job.
Hey, you're absolutely right. That spread's at -10, and that worried me. Like, I like Marshall as a money line there, but I mean ECU, they were right there in that ballgame with South Carolina, which is SEC team, which we just talked about, we just kind of bashed on, but still ECU was hanging with them up until the third quarter, and then they pulled away. But I'm with you, Rob. I like that.
If ECU can run the ball, I think they can keep it respectful. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to get the outright W, but I think they can keep it respectful. Maybe the Herd wins by a touchdown, but that's the 10 points. If, like I said, it's a great time. It's a 6 p.m. game, so all these people who get crushed in the morning are looking for chasers to try to get some of that money back. They'll be betting big favorites, and I think Marshall at that 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time could get a lot of action on that one. Like I said, if it moves to 10.5 or maybe 11. I have to put my Johnny Depp pirate outfit on and cheer for the ECU Pirates.
Absolutely. Last night's game was wild. Louisville being the dog, and then they went off a pick six. Did we see a lot of live betting throughout the game there? Did a lot of movement for Louisville?
Not that much. Everyone was jumping on the UCF. Because let's face it, last time Louisville was on TV, it looked like I was watching a high school game. So they struggled. So a lot of money came in late on UCF. Total, we got a little buried on the total. Everyone was betting it over just because, and we all know how UCF plays their offense. They are fast-paced, like to hurry up and score quickly. So everyone bet that over one. Illinois money came in late. I know everyone took the +7. I don't know why, even though I know they covered, but I know they got their quarterback back yesterday, but they still haven't. They keep on telling, but they beat Nebraska. Us four can beat Nebraska, so I'm not really high on Nebraska on that one. So, but yeah, we lost a little bit on that one because, like I said, Illinois money came in late, so we lost on that one. But over, I think we won very, very small last night because we won on. I can't believe I'm going to say this. We actually won on CFL yesterday, Canadian football. Don't forget the people and Canadians still bet the CFL. I know we're all about college football, NFL here, but the CFL's been rocking and rolling.
Hey, yeah, I saw a video of Saskatchewan, if I can talk. A guy comes out with the clown mask, and I'm pretty sure Saskatchewan won last night. I don't know if you'd say it's all based off that one player right there.
Yeah, they won 33-19, opened up a 4-point favorite. I think I bet all the way up to about 5.5. Got some really wise guy late money coming in right before kickoff, so we lost on that one. But the first game, we cleaned up on that one. Everyone had the over, and it went dead under.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's dive into some today's games. Let's talk about. I want to get your opinion, and we'll go kind of shotgun with it. We got Mississippi State, Memphis. Mississippi State only a 3.5 favorite here. Over under set 64. Anything that we like about this, boys?
This game, I usually have a handful of games that I put a big X at, that I think the number's dead on. It's correctly where my number was at. And here's one of them. The only thing I might look at is how the first quarter goes. If Memphis can run the ball against Mississippi State, then it's a totally different ball game, and I would not be shocked if the Tigers pull out the victory on this one. So this one, I would say maybe just take an X at and maybe look at a live betting or halftime on this one, because you'll know how the tempo of the game is going to go if Memphis can run the ball. If Memphis can't run the ball, then this game could get very, very ugly quickly, and it would not be shocked if the Bulldogs and those cowbells are ringing off the hook all game long. But this one, like I said, I think the number's correctly where it should be. We're getting great two-way action on it. So for me, there's no value. But like I said, if you're looking to bet this game, I would say wait to see how that first quarter goes, because you'll tell how the tempo is going to go by the first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. Boys, what about you guys?
I didn't know Memphis had a football team, so I'm going to take Mississippi State. All I know about Memphis is the Calipari and Derrick Rose. That's all I know.
Wow, I'm gonna tell Penny Hardaway you said that.
Oh man, that's a good one.
I'm going with the Tigers. I think they're going to establish the run. So let's just do it. Got to get the run game going.
Yeah, that's the key phrase. That's a huge key on this one, because if they can get the run game going, I'm definitely looking at a second half or maybe even live betting, because the public's going to bet Mississippi State, because again, they're going to look at, it's an SEC team on the road against a team that should be playing basketball, not football.
No, exactly. I'm leaning toward with what you're saying, Raphael. Not touching it till probably the end of that first quarter. Second half rolls out, and make sure Memphis can run the ball. Our next one, I'm excited for this. Miami versus Michigan State. Our boys, we're all went to App. I know you kind of dissed on the Sun Belt earlier, Raphael, but we'll let it slide.
I love the Sun Belt. I didn't diss on them. I'm just saying the SEC. It should be almost close to the Sun Belt. I mean, let's face it, the Sun Belt doesn't have the greatest teams in football or in sports, but I'm just saying, either does the SEC. They got Vanderbilt, Missouri. What do these two teams have done lately?
Yeah, exactly. But Miami opened up 6.5 favorite. 56.4 is the under. I really like Michigan State here. I think Michigan State can get this money line win.
I agree, but I think there's some value on the total, which I think it's under, which the betting public bet this over. I was looking at this game. I think Michigan State's going to want to play some defense, and I think Miami's defense has been horrendously bad against Alabama when they put up some big numbers. They're going to want to play much better at home against Michigan State, which is a very early game. So normally these games, these early ones, you don't see that much scoring, especially when there's a Big Ten team against an ACC team. This total now is 57.5, 4-point move on this one. I haven't bet it yet, but I'm waiting to see if I can get 58. We have a couple hours before this game kicks off. So if this keeps on moving up, I'm probably gonna look at the under because I think defense is gonna be the big key for both of these teams.
I like that take a lot. Is there a sweep number that you're looking for? Like, hey, if it gets to 58, hammer down.
There is 57s. We have 57.5. Even though I can't bet at my place just because it's you just don't bet at your own place.
Right. Yeah.
But like I said, I'm waiting for some 58s. There's 158 out there, another global book that has out there. But I'm waiting to see if people jump ship because let's face it, in our industry, if one book moves it to 58, everyone else moves it without taking any action, which drives me crazy in our industry. People move numbers, they move numbers off screen, not on money coming in. And I remember back in the day when I worked at Caesar's Palace, we would get crushed if the boss came in and say, "Why did we move this number with no action taken on it?" So. Too bad our industry is pretty much like that. If someone moves a number, we're all moving a number.
Yeah, exactly. Boys, Tim, I know you're hammering down in your Spartans.
Yeah, I mean, from what we saw with the Hurricanes versus Mountaineers, I mean, I think Michigan State would be able to play better defense than what our App boys did, and I think that was going to be a big part of the game. So I'm going Spartans.
Well, I mean, App State's defense against Miami, they held them pretty well. So,
yeah.
I think that